Welcome back to Gals and Goblins. It is time for a study break, and it's been a second since we recorded our last episode. So we're back trying to figure out what happened last episode.
How could we forget?
I think we have it all figured out.
Yeah.
Well, so the first thing we started with last episode was y'all were getting your quest locations.
Yes.
And if I remember correctly, y'all were in line, and Morrigan sparked up a seemingly kind conversation with Shelly from Team 325
I forgot about that.
or whatever.
And it was
Yeah.
not.
And she asked her, like, what potion you got, and Shelly was like, "Oh, I got one that like makes you poop." And then Morrigan just tried to swipe it from her. Like,
No, you tried to make her drink it, didn't you?
I tried to
yeah.
swipe it and,
and
then
then
make her drink it,
yeah.
and I got caught.
I
Big
really
time got caught.
What do you mean got caught? How do you hide that you're gonna steal a potion and then pour it down their throat?
We were also actively trying to. I try to be.
Actively trying
I
to
have
stop
tried to
you.
be more yes and let's embrace the chaos. But
No.
I Sawyer would not
Like
stand for
legitimate bullying.
outright
that
bullying.
that felt like real bullying.
It's like, I'm gonna make you shit yourself. Like,
Because you're so slow, and then I'll get one.
Well, and
person
it also-
I was about to put you in a headlock.
it also came after, because we recorded that episode right after we recorded the other one, which was where you were like trying to take care of like a different turtle girl who was trying to get to class on time.
Yeah.
So like we'd established that they were very slow and like trying to get to class, and they were just like really sweet. But then like
know.
now there's Shelly, and you're like, all right, swipe.
I was
Please
trying to
drink
not be a
this.
bully. I was trying to make her walk at a slow pace rather than.
A super
turtle
duper
pace.
slow.
I guess I didn't know that. I didn't think about. Oh, it doubles. It's like the spell is Longstrider. I renamed it Hustle because I renamed all Sawyer's spells in
Yeah.
a sporty way. But I, for some reason, envisioned it like making her just like zoom around like Beans would. And I was like, oh yeah, it just doubles your speed. But it's better than it's a thought that counts. So maybe she'll be
Yeah.
our friend later on.
Yeah.
Maybe she's just like, wow, I'm getting there so much faster than I thought.
But what's that?
She doesn't even know it was me. She's
It's-
just like, oh sweet.
It's like in Monsters University, the opening scene. of,
That's
like,
literally what I was
the
thinking.
snail
That is
where he's like,
exactly.
and then the end of the movie. Isn't it like the end where he like finally like makes it?
We like
Aw.
we like check in with him a couple times throughout the
Yeah.
entire movie.
And he's still going.
Yeah,
he like gets
he's
there
still
and he's
running.
like, dang it.
Anyway, I know I broke the rules of improv, but I could not. I could not.
You can say no,
could
but-
not
Let it
just
stand.
let
You can
that
say no, but.
stand.
You can absolutely say no, but
I said
if
no,
it hits my brain, I'm doing it.
Go, which is good. Which is good.
We know.
Which is super.
Which
Yeah.
I love that about you, and I love that about you.
You can
And I
say
love that.
you can say no, but instead this.
Yeah.
I know. I should have had a. I guess next time I'll have a good alternative.
It's okay. Jared just got me in a fight instead, so
I said
Yeah.
no, but
I
we're
feel
gonna
like that
learn
was
how to
warranted.
not.
I
It
feel
was.
like her friend punching you was
That was
warranted.
Well, I
there's
think
7 hit points of damage.
Beans also
As
hit
you deserved.
I think Beans also hit you with some wisdom of why he's so scared to make friends.
Yeah, that was insane.
Yeah.
Beans is always hitting you out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was.
And then our quest is a retrieval quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, do
So
we
much
know-
better
remember
than
where it
shoveling
is?
manure.
No.
No,
Not at all.
Maybe I wrote it down.
I wrote it down, but then I think I deleted that note for some reason.
We could go back and
Like
look.
who took it?
Hold on.
No,
Like-
like,
No, it was like the location of where we were
The
going.
location.
Oh, we're going to Little Branch Town.
Little branch.
yeah.
Little branch town. Yeah.
but we don't know who like we're gonna go on the quest with. Like we don't know like
Yeah.
Maybe
So
Brimstone.
they said that you will get that assignment tonight.
Is it just one
On
per
your
school,
door.
or is it possible that we're assigned with like multiple?
I think honestly that's a good question.
I wonder who could answer it.
Well, because it
Me.
can't be like 16 of us.
Yeah.
I would assume
I'll say my original plans were it was just gonna be like one school paired with another school because you're gonna go on multiple quests. So
Yeah.
like why not
That's what I was imagining.
We'll just keep matching up.
rotating?
like it would be
different
3.
schools.
And you could do probably like a
Somewhere
Frogmont and
else.
Frogmont, or like a Frogmont and Valkyrie, Frogmont and
Oh,
Weaselbee.
yeah, that's right. Why are we so scared of Brimstone? We could be getting Valkyrie.
Oh
and
no.
Weaselbee.
I, as
You'll have-
Lily,
You're not being
there has
yet
been-
today. So.
yeah, I really want us to get Valkyrie.
There has been
because
Weaselbee
it's so
erasure.
dramatic.
Weaselbee.
Okay, a Weaselbee fan over here. I would love to get Weaselbee in this mix. Best case scenario for Sawyer is it's Weaselbee.
Yeah.
Best case scenario for Lily is it's Valkyrie because Esta is gonna be squirming.
Yeah.
Or Brimstone would be fun because then Sawyer will be like,
Gross.
Are
You guys suck at Arcado Ball.
So Char leaves on a bad note. Got a little awkward there, and then so y'all get y'all's
we do not need more
location to
enemies.
go to Little Branch Town for a retrieval quest, and then after that, it was about time to start heading to the party, but y'all were like, we gotta get the duds, and so y'all go on a little shopping spree where y'all learn that y'all can actually upgrade your dorm. There's little accessories that you can buy that might be able to.
We got something, right? Curtains?
I got curtains to like hang on the wall to make it look less like a stone room.
We gotta go back and get like some lights or
Yeah.
something.
I want to
Yeah.
get that blow up inflatable chair that we were
Yes.
talking about.
I was way too focused on
my
on my
trams.
sparkly.
Yeah,
Your
my
stuff.
favorite part was that Jared was like, "You can get stuff for the room. Like, you want to get stuff for the room?" We're like, "No."
And everyone
I was
looked
like,
at
my
me.
shirt has a frog. on
Everyone
it.
was like, all right, the bitch with 30 gold.
Yeah, you
Are
can take
you
care
gonna
of
get
it.
something?
Yeah.
The one who doesn't even sleep.
Yeah.
I did go in and check my inventory last time. I forgot what it said, but I had like 15 gold or something like that
Yeah.
in my inventory.
That's
and
cool.
I was like, whatever.
That's
if it's
chill.
in my inventory, we'll say it's
Yeah,
fine.
that's good.
Because
As-
I couldn't remember how many things how many I stole from
I
the barbarians.
No, didn't you steal from Miss Gray?
Oh, I stole from Miss Gray.
No, but then you gave it back.
I stole
Also,
from
I
the-
think I honestly also like
I've
little
stolen from every
like
dead guy.
secret. I think that was cut from the episode.
That was cut.
because I
Oh.
cut y'all going to Miss Gray's
'Cause
dorm.
it
This is
ruins the momentum.
this was back in
Yeah.
episode 4. I want to say this is after the fish race. Whenever
Yeah.
y'all fight the demon, that was when y'all just kept going in circles.
Oh, yeah.
And Morgan was like, "Oh, we should probably go back to the hut and like see what's happening." Because
And we were all like,
And y'all were like, "No."
She
And
didn't
then-
give a good reason.
Okay,
Said,
but
just we got to go back in there.
but she had an actionable thing to do.
So
and then
did
you
we.
robbed her
We
corpse.
said, no, we're going to stand here and talk in circles for
Yeah.
an hour.
But then
So
y'all
I
went
said,
to
recording.
That's fine. I'll just go steal from Miss Gray.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, y'all went to Miss Gray. I think y'all went to Miss Gray's and then we're like, oh, like there's nothing here because she was gone because she's stuck in the building too, and then the only thing that came out of that was y'all learning that Miss Gray was still in the building, which wasn't interesting, and then Morrigan stealing gold, which I was like was funny, but it wasn't worth to put like it out of context. There was like 30 minutes of context that were needed, so it
Yeah.
was like I don't need this in here.
Also, it's a
Interesting
repeat
que-
bit because I stole from all the dead guys that we have ever passed.
Yeah.
I said, dwarf guy, dead? Let me check his pockets.
Hot take. Now that I think about it, Big P's parents should have lived, and it should have been Miss Gray.
Whoa.
Oh.
I agree with that.
Yeah, the fucking grading bullshit system. I don't know.
You want her dead?
I'm not saying. I'm just saying if I had to pick, why not 1 instead of 2?
Olivia said my fictional character didn't get an A+. Actually, he did, but on the off chance that he didn't, I'm gonna kill.
No,
My
I'm
fictional
just
character that
saying.
doesn't know how
I'm just
grading
saying.
works.
Ray grading. I think the pieces are all
The
coming
pieces are
together.
coming together. now.
Interesting question though. If something happens in session that you cut out of the episode, do we still get to reap the benefits? Like if she stole gold, if she'd actually,
I would say yeah.
if you actually tracked
because the
that,
other thing is like, I mean, like
That was episode 4, though. We're
That
cutting
was
less
such
and less
a-
these
I know.
days.
that was
yeah.
such a big section that I cut that I remember that.
yeah,
And so I cut out a lot of small things. So I'm probably not going to, I don't remember
Yeah.
most shit that we cut out. I just remember that because that was the Miss Gray room and y'all were there for 20, 30 minutes. And
Do you remember you cutting that out?
yeah, I was like, we might just cut
I
this
did
out.
just listen to that one, and I was like, something doesn't feel right about this. I feel like we were in this a lot longer.
There's a couple times where we'll just cut out a tangent.
Good.
wow, we're so much more organized in this than I thought we were.
Well, I mean, the previous episode where y'all talking about the note, I cut the shit out of that.
Yeah.
Y'all were-
Because I remember sitting there going like, none of this is gonna be interesting.
The
And then I
first-
listened to the episode and I was like, wow,
Okay.
we like moved through that quicker than I remember.
We're so smart.
Well, because y'all were like, because reading it was so hard,
Oh my
and so it's still like the sound of y'all being so confused is still in there. Of y'all like, what the fuck is
And
this?
you build up the music
Yeah,
to like Lily's like reading the note, and you like build up the music, and then she gets to the end, and it's like son some bum. Okay, it gets a little crazy there at the end. At one point, Campbell, you're like, "Oh, this is bad podcast content." I really want to be like, "Do you think any of this is actually making it in?"
It did it.
I was like, "This is for us right now."
Yeah, this is for me.
so
only.
y'all
we got
go
our cute outfit.
shopping. Y'all go to the cute outfits. I think Beans is in like a sequined like one piece thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like a jumpsuit.
yeah, so it's a jumpsuit, but with like MC Hammer pants.
Well, I
jogger
don't imagine
style.
it like.
Like bag.
And a hood.
Yeah,
I
and a hood
imagine
with
you-
like sunglasses.
I imagine it's like skin tight, like
It's
like,
skin tight
like,
except for
like
just
Vector.
right around. Yeah, that's
From
exactly.
Vector.
That's exactly.
Like
I
the
think
tummy.
maybe. Did you fucking see? I was looking up Vector when I was trying
Yeah.
to describe what he was
That's
wearing.
the vibe that I get.
Oh, and he's wearing Viper glasses, right? Like
That's how you
yeah.
explain
Oh
your
my
search
god, he's
history.
wearing pit vipers.
Yeah, that is true. He is wearing pit vipers.
Oh my
I
god.
forgot about the pit vipers. I think did I pay
Insane.
for your pit vipers? I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are those pictures of Vector saved on your phone?
If there is
They're for
ever-
research. No,
there's-
I swear. They're for reference.
If there's ever fan art ever, it would be I think of Beans in a jumpsuit, a sequin jumpsuit with pit vipers on.
It would be if Beans and SM making out. Hashtag.
No.
Stop.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm
So
just gonna
funny.
Anyway,
Crack
what else
ship.
happened?
What
Call
else
the crack
happened?
ship for.
Are we talking
So-
about everybody's outfit? Because we should
Oh,
talk
yeah.
about Sawyer's shirt.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Her Justice brand
My shirt
frog
is
moth
also-
shirt.
Yeah, it is like totally.
Limited to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Justice limited
it's
to
so
Claire's.
sparkly. It's like the most Frogmont spirit.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
have.
if Sawyer lived in this world. That's where Sawyer would shop.
Justice.
Like,
Just-
yeah,
Yes.
like to this day, she'd be like, I don't know, I just like the clothes.
At the big age of 14.
So after y'all go shopping, y'all are like, oh fuck, we need the bracelets from Arcano
so
Ball.
we can fight for our campaign.
Still
announcement.
an insane idea.
I don't
I'm
know
like,
why you think it's so.
I think it's
I don't
really
know.
good.
I'm
I think
so
it's
excited
really
to
good.
see what, because like,
I think it's the best thing
I-
that we as a group have, because you've come up with like a lot of good stuff.
well,
But this is the best plot point that we've come up with.
well, the
We
thing is though,
grabbed this one by the neck and said, "We will conquer."
We said, Jared,
The-
we've got this one.
the thing is that like from my standpoint, like this is like a period of time that y'all are like, we have a plan that we're going to execute. So I have to be like, okay, what are y'all doing? Like, what is y'all's plan?
And we told you.
And well, no, but like whenever we get to it, whenever we actually are playing it, it's like, okay, like when are y'all gonna do this?
Jared's
what are y'all
not
gonna
involved.
do? Well, like I
Don't
mean,
worry about
it's
it.
kind of like how does the world move around that? So
Well-
that's gonna be interesting. I'm excited to see what y'all do. I'm just like,
Me
how
too.
how the fuck are y'all gonna do this?
We'll socialize as normal and say, oh, by the way,
And so
happening.
Big fight.
and so just to
yeah, we're just gonna be like, hey guys, it's gonna be a big fight later.
So
Like, we
just
gotta,
to
like,
clarify-
a whisper campaign.
is it y'all are creating like a fake beef?
No.
No.
Okay.
no,
This is
it's a
like-
duel.
Yeah. This is a duel for the candidacy.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's like whoever wins will be president, whoever loses is gonna be vice
Yeah.
president, and then we are actually going to fight.
So like
It's marketing.
Everyone will
Two-
know
It's-
about
it's
it's
our-
exactly.
marketing.
It's our
You wouldn't
activation.
understand.
this is like at high school.
Activation.
Just think. So this is at high school. Two freshmen are like trying to get the word out. It's like, hey y'all, we're gonna fight in the yard
Yeah.
to see who
Okay,
is
but
class
this is
president.
Everyone
Venturing
knows they're
Academy.
running. Everyone knows they're running because they're like, oh, like the ones who had the fight. All the other
Exactly.
Everybody else is not going to be as
It's a
memorable.
gimmick. It's a shtick.
And so yes, it is, and it's
And
Adventuring Academy. However, it's also like insane.
I think it's
saying that.
fine. Like with the entrances that we had and the people, they started paying attention. So now I think we've made our first move.
Yeah, we've
We're just
already
gonna
got-
get in there with the fight, and it's gonna be fine.
We've already got a
Everybody's gonna
captive
watch.
audience that we
Yeah.
can go up to right off the bat and be like, hey.
And
Yeah.
then because we purposely hid the bracelets, they're gonna think we're hard as fuck. Cause like
Yeah.
it's gonna be like,
Oh, yeah, y'all
damn,
hit them.
why didn't they go down?
Yeah. I guess we could like show people.
No,
No.
They might
No,
call
no.
they might call the authorities.
No, we hid them on purpose.
we hid them because we
Yeah.
want them to like we want stakes. We want them to be like, damn.
Oh,
they,
otherwise everyone will be like, ugh, they're not even.
yeah,
really
it's like,
fighting.
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
damn, they're so committed. They're actually fighting over
And
this.
y'all are still gonna like feel like
Tired.
like
that's-
Shit.
pain
Yeah.
and stuff. Like y'all
Well,
aren't
yeah,
gonna be like
somebody's
tough.
gonna
and
like go
shit.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just keeps
I
you from like.
forgot about that.
You're telling me, hang on, you're telling me that if in this country, if we chose like our president and vice president based on fistfights, you wouldn't like it a little bit better?
Well, no. So
I feel
Hold
like
on.
we'd come out with maybe better candidates sometimes.
well,
That's
so
what-
going back
maybe
to
not.
what you're talking about, there's like, I was thinking about this the other day.
Well, you
Whenever,
used to have military rank to even have a chance of getting elected.
Yeah, but you don't have to fist fight in the military.
That's
Yeah.
so
Okay,
true.
Jared, what were you gonna
I was gonna say whenever I got hired at my most recent job, I was like, oh, like the boss is like he's older, but I was like, this guy's like a nerd. and I was like, I could, if this guy was my age,
I could fist fight
I was
him.
like, I could beat him up. And then I was like, and then that would make me CEO. and then I was like,
You're gonna hear this
yesterday.
You sound like those books, you know, like the book Wild at Heart. It's like a young Christian men's book, and they're all like young boys were put on this earth to commit violence and kill,
Oh
and
my
they
God.
yearn for war, and that's why it's so hard for like young boys to like sit still in class. You just
Sit still in
fulfilled.
class?
You just like fulfilled that theory
No,
that young men think a certain way.
okay, fair.
like,
No,
no,
fair.
You
But
got
then-
hired for your job, and you thought
Well,
I could
Jared
beat up-
yearns for
I
the
could-
battlefield.
I could kill
So-
the CEO, and
beat
then
this
I
guy
would be CEO.
So here's the thing. The other day, I was on Twitter seeing a bunch of like, alpha male stuff.
Manly
And-
thoughts 101.
Daily grind. Alpha daily grind. No.
Kill your boss.
People were just like, I just get so tired of people being like, oh, I'm an alpha. When like, I know that the whole alpha study of wolves is like
It's fake.
debunked.
Yeah.
But like they're the only alpha you see in nature are violent, like violent primates or walruses who like actually threaten to kill. That's like the only trait.
Yeah.
So like attributing alpha to human characteristics of like confidence,
Like leader.
confidence and attractiveness. It's like, no, it is just like ugly looking walruses who have big tusks and will like fuck you up. So it's like people
ready
are
to
like, I'm an
fuck
alpha. And the article I read that was about it was mentioned, it was like, so if you were really thinking about being an alpha at your job, it would just be beating up your CEO. And I was like, oh my God.
It's so funny to me that you're like, if I beat him up, then I'm CEO.
Oh, you're an alpha. Oh, you threaten the longevity of your species, like your behavior.
Oh, you're
Oh my
killing
God.
off more
Yeah.
of your species.
You're gonna stab me with your tusks.
Oh my
Oh my God. Y'all watch Otter Dynasty? Because if you haven't,
Otter
Meerkat
Dynasty,
Manor is
insane.
the same thing.
I think it is.
I think Otter Dynasty is like way more like Meerkat Manor was like based a little bit like I feel like they actually were tracking the family lines. This is like, okay, the lead matriarch who's like, I killed for my grounds in this river. Her name is Olivia.
Queen Olivia of the
Queen
Bay.
Olivia
Whoa.
of the Bay. And
No
she
way.
and like she has like a pack of like 14 otters, but then there's she like killed the last queen.
Smash cut to like
The lost princess
the
who
lost
escaped,
princess
Eva.
who's like,
And she's like,
Olivia, how does it feel
she's like,
knowing?
Are they
Olivia-
voicing these?
Yes.
It's like documentary
It's-
style, and they're
Yes.
voicing
and
this.
it is like they have a map of the otter clans
With, like,
and their
flags.
logo. It is like Game of Thrones, but with otters.
This is gonna be our Warrior Cats RPG that
Yeah.
you're DMing. Campbell's gonna DM
I'm
Warrior
gonna
Cats.
steal the storyline.
And
And
Eva's
yeah,
like,
that's
I
how it's
have
gonna be.
spies all along the river.
It's true.
Cut two turtles on a log.
And they're just like swimming around and stuff.
It's like in Narnia.
And they also,
Not really.
they
Her
also
spies are
one of-
everywhere.
also, one of the otters is like really horny, and I was like, I don't think you could.
I don't
You
think
can
you
do
should
that.
Oh no,
No,
it's
that's
the Lost
not
Princess.
The turtle
The
on
Lost
a
Princess is like, well, because so the Lost Princess Eva, I think is her name. She has a family of 10 otters.
No, it's
So she-
12.
So 12. So she's
10
outmatched.
children and her and a partner.
And her and a partner.
Aw.
So she's like outmatched by
Her
Queen
and
Olivia.
a partner? Oh,
Yeah.
wait, sorry.
So 12
and
total, but 10 children. And then
She's
just
like her lover, her consort or whatever his name is Charles. And at one point there's like a boa, there's like a freaking snake in the river with them, and like she's like, I must protect my children, but Charles goes to fight the snake, and then the line is like
Charles
his
also
bravery.
just like bap and the snake goes away. Like
Yeah.
it's not even a fight.
It's like his bravery inspires me to create more children, and it was like, whoa. There's-
Some biologist had like a screenwriter friend who was like, he was just like casually telling him about the otters that he observes, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
for 6 months out of the year. And his friend was like,
There's-
I'm gonna tag along next time.
There is a whole like jump cut scene between a turtle like looking on a log and Eva like talking about it, and then from Queen Olivia. Queen Olivia's eldest daughter is fucking an otter from a different clan.
Fucking
and
an art.
yeah,
yeah, they're having
there's,
sex,
it's
but like the
otter
otters,
sex.
yeah,
It's
They're- but
otter
you don't
sex.
see otter sex.
What do
Yeah.
you mean?
Oh, okay.
They're
But
so
it's otter sex. What's the other option?
I'm just saying, like, but they're talking about it like, oh, her mother will be so disappointed. She's tarnishing her name, but my spies tell me everything. And then it will jump cut back to the turtle. So you're jumping
The
between
turtle's like swimming around.
otters like flirting / like starting to mate with each other, and like a turtle that's just like sitting on a rock.
The same person who wrote this has like a Game of Thrones like season 8
Yeah.
like fully written
gotta-
screenplay
we
that they
gotta watch
published.
this first episode together.
They're like, this
It's
is how
it's
gonna go.
crazy.
I'm
That's
just,
hilarious.
like
I'll
part of
watch
it. I'm
that.
like, is this allowed? Like,
Shit.
It's
this
mostly
legal?
otters just like eating fish.
yeah, they're like the food. It's so hard to find food out here. Every shot is an otter eating a full ass fish.
There's a part because so the Lost Princess is stuck like kind of in the city in the river, and she's like, we like our bellies are not full. We get like mere snacks, so we must go to a place that is plentiful.
This is like
And
my
then
dream voice acting opportunity. Like I would
They-
do anything.
They swim to a McDonald's. But there's like fish outside the McDonald's, but it's just like showing people. It's really funny also like hearing the narration of the otters and then just seeing like shots of real people just like watching them.
Or like you can't get near them on the path. There's shots of
They're
people who are like it's like a
jogging.
park, you know, they're like jogging down the path, and the otters start going after them, and they're like, oh my god, and like trying to fight
They're
off the
also
otters.
big as fuck because
They're river otters, so they're the big ones.
they're huge.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Otter
I'm
Dynasty.
adding this to my list.
Anyway, you guys we should all watch it together because it is a trip. At first, you're like, haha, what a silly concept. And then you're like, no, somebody took this really seriously.
Yeah.
Somebody invested.
Because I was like, oh, maybe they're just like hyperbolizing these family ties, but it's all like based in like truth. I'm like halfway through the first episode. None of this is based in truth. I don't even think they're all related at this
Yeah,
point.
Me neither. There's a part where like so Queen Olivia is like, I gotta get my children ready for battle. They go to like a little soccer field and then they like just like play. She's like, oh, my eldest is
She's like, this is my favorite
deadly.
training ground.
and they're just like running around, jumping on each
Can't
other.
Wait.
Okay, let's get back. Let's get
Anyway.
back.
Yeah, I
Let's
was
get on
like,
the
we're
rails.
super off
Let's
topic.
get on the rails. Okay, so as I was saying, so y'all
So
get
we
all
went
y'all stuff. Y'all
And didn't you say one of you said I want Morrigan as my second because she'll let me cheat?
Bean said that.
Yeah.
that
said
you?
that, yeah.
Okay.
That sounds right.
Sawyer, I take you out of honor and respect.
It's
Tears
okay, I'll let you
shining in
cheat.
my eyes.
yeah.
so
Deep bow.
to get to the bracelets,
Oh shit.
y'all had to
Break
sneak
in.
into Felicity Cinderfoot's
Not sneak in.
like office.
We had to break in.
It's like
Break
a
in.
full sloppy burglar.
I know.
so sloppy.
None of us are rogues.
Yeah,
I am. I just
she had a
first
kit.
level.
She had a kit. Well,
Oh yeah.
I think y'all
I
got
always
in.
forget that about you.
I think you got in no problem, right?
I got in no problem, but it was every other
lock in there. That
was like
fucked.
I was like, oh, I rolled a 12, and you were like, not high enough, and I was like,
Well, it was like important shit.
okay.
We made it look like it had been a prank.
Yeah.
And then we got the broken
Well-
compass, the broken arcana
That's-
ball,
Y'all
and
said
the
that.
metal
True.
cube with hook.
Didn't
How did-
Campbell close a fart in a drawer?
yeah.
Or it's like glitter.
It was a stink bomb. Yeah.
Yeah. But y'all
Yeah.
got 3 things
Yes.
from because Morrigan and Esta, I think mainly Esta, but I think Morrigan also
I
tuned
stole
in.
things.
That you guys felt a magic
Oh yeah.
that y'all had never felt before. That was
Yeah.
super alien.
and we definitely one of the 3 objects is
Yeah.
the sword.
Y'all narrowed
We
it
just
down to
don't know
3.
what-
Because
and
we
just took them
really are
all.
there are going to be serious consequences for that. So
Oh,
I hope
yeah.
we found something important.
Oh yeah.
Well, but I thought it was a better idea to take all 3, so it looked like we were grabbing random shit than like we happened to just steal the powerful magical item.
yeah.
But
And how are they going to know it was us?
it's a prank.
Who's gonna know?
Get pranked.
We didn't
Also,
do
y'all
anything other than
rolled-
we blamed it on the dwarfs. Remember the triplets.
Oh yeah, who
The
were
3
like
sisters.
chill.
And also, y'all
how
rolled,
did
I
we
think,
do that?
a 3 on a stealth check at one point.
Oh yeah, it was low.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But then nothing happened.
Why are
Yeah,
you bringing?
nothing happened. Well, y'all said y'all got
Why do
away.
you say it like that?
And then,
Nothing happened.
well, y'all said y'all got away, and then it was like, oh, well, like y'all did roll a stealth check, and then I mean, nothing happened, but nothing. Y'all didn't notice anything.
Somebody's
Saying-
watching.
He keeps saying that. He's
Yeah,
saying,
somebody
was.
saw it.
There's gonna be a flashback later, and someone was fully standing in the doorway, and none of us saw them.
That would
They
be-
just
that would
watched
be
us do
cheap.
the whole
Felicity
thing.
was like in the ensuite bathroom.
Yeah.
She was
Get
taking a
in.
poop.
What if
Yeah.
that magic item is like? What if nobody knows about it but Felicity? So it's like, what if it becomes a thing where like she also can't tell that we stole it?
And then y'all get out of there, and y'all decide to head back to the cafeteria, which is where Sabina told y'all to meet her. I don't even know if she said to meet her. She just said go there.
Didn't we have to like run in through?
Yeah, the door was
Well,
closing.
so y'all got there late after the time that you said that you would be there, and then or the time that Sabina told y'all to be there, and then the fireplace was like closing, so it was a secret door, and then y'all jumped in, and then y'all went down the stairs and made y'all's entrances.
Yeah.
Fucking
And it was the
lit.
best entrance ever.
Yeah.
It was so typical, like rom-com / coming of age comedy when they go into the party. What was y'all's theme song in your head when you walked in? Mine is "Lose Control" by Missy Elliott.
Wow.
Mine is "Don't Stop Believing" by the Good Berries.
Oh, that's good.
Except that Sawyer can't remember the tune.
Well, I wish remember you asked me to, you were like, sing something from the Good Berries, and I didn't
Yeah.
say anything.
Yeah.
I wish I had been like, guitar solo. Then my mom turned it off. Because that's all she's heard.
I don't know what the song is called, but it goes like bam, 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 bam.
Back in Black?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's going on in my brain as like the fire went up. It was like
Also, that reminded me, Morrigan made the very like big choice to dress in an all green dress.
But it's like an evening gown, right?
An evening gown.
It's straight up.
all
It's
green.
straight up like an evening gown. So it's like a high necked, like silky green, like. But it's like it's not like a deep green, like the Frogmont colored green. It's like my Forest Clan
Like
green.
a spring green.
like
Yeah.
a spring green. Like
Yeah.
Was it politically
no,
intentional?
no. Morgan doesn't wear anything other than green. She's always in green. So like
Yeah.
her clokes are green, her dresses are green. Everything that she owns is green.
So
This
she
was
didn't,
like,
she didn't think about the political implications this could have.
not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. And it's like a long dress with a giant slit up the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Morgan's going to a gala.
We're all really dressed.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about Sawyer walking in at
The full
What?
sparkle shirt.
Y'all had like fire and stuff.
We're at Frogmont,
In my head,
and I'm wearing something with
No,
a lot of
hang on.
school spirit.
in my head, it's like you're wearing the sparkle shirt, but you're also wearing those jeans that like just don't quite fit you right. They're like a little low rise. You gotta keep like pulling them up, and then you're in like some like Skechers sneakers.
The shirt is
Her
not
tu- her
flattering
tummy
in
keeps,
any
like-
way possible.
No, it's
No.
not.
Yeah.
The low-rise jeans, her tummy keeps like it's like kind of
Slipping
And
out.
it's like
yeah, it's like out of the shirt.
Yeah, it's like kind of poking out of the shirt,
Yeah.
but you keep pulling your pants up to like make it better, but it
Yeah.
just doesn't
Yeah.
change anything.
and they're capris.
That's like middle school.
That's
at
what I'm
that
saying.
point.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah.
perfect.
That's where Sawyer's stuck.
What's your entrance song?
I like cash in my head on my ass. Make it go fast. Fuck
Flo
the fame, all I
Milli.
want is some bands. Yeah.
I like Lose Control because some of the first lines are like chubby tummy, little legs, little arms.
Oh my god, that's literally us.
Oh my
That's what
god.
I'm saying.
That's awesome.
That's so funny.
No, Sawyer has huge arms. She's actually kind of
Okay.
buff underneath it all.
okay.
Not to brag. She's
Too
kind of
late.
beefed up. she kind of stays buff.
Okay.
Buff and fluff. That's what she calls it. Her workout routine. Buff and fluff.
Buff and fluff.
And you have to eat 3 breakfasts every morning to achieve it.
Yeah, she goes to the gym and then she's got like a fluffer. What do you?
Yeah, fluffer nutter.
Fluffernutter sandwich.
I just told someone about a fluffernutter and they were like, "What is that?"
Really?
Yeah.
I've never like had one like as a child, but
I don't
we
know
had a
what a
shake at the
fluffernutter is.
last milkshake shop I worked at.
Oh,
We
yeah.
made a fluffernutter shake that
I have no
I-
idea.
So
what that
good.
is.
I just
Oh my
remember.
God.
peanut butter fluff. No, peanut butter and marshmallow, fluff.
Yeah.
It's like it comes in a jar,
It
and
comes-
it's like
Already done?
It's like marshmallow
Or you can
fluff.
mix it yourself.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
It's
I'm-
like one of those swirled
That's
ones.
Yeah.
You know the jars that are like peanut butter and jelly.
I've never seen one of those.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get like peanut butter jelly jars that are like swirled.
Did y'all redo your hair? Because I did. Sawyer always has her 2 braids. She now has 2 little space buns
That's really cute.
on the top of her head. She put them up.
That really completes the ensemble.
So just if you needed help, like also with the Justice shirt and the capri.
Yeah.
But the space ones are kind of like in like trendy right now. So.
Yeah.
Hey, a broken clock is right twice a day.
That's true.
Beans doesn't have any hair, so
Maybe did he like slick it back? Like, you know what I mean? Like really gel.
Just the fur.
Well, yeah, but it's like everything's covered.
Because he's kind of giving
like,
me early 2000s.
He's got like a yeah.
Yeah.
He's like about to star in like a hip hop video.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not actually.
It's giving like Tayo Cruz, like Dynamite. That should be your entrance
Yeah.
music. That should be our whole entrance song, Dynamite by Tayo Cruz. I did a dance to that in my 6th grade.
Ooh.
Like,
Who-
when
I
I
feel
was in
like-
6th grade, like in my hip hop dance class
Who
recital.
didn't do a dance to Dynamite by Tyler? You don't have to be in
Yeah.
dance class.
Yeah.
Everybody knows a dance.
Kick cross hold, kick cross hold. You know what I mean?
All I can think of right
Hell
now.
yeah.
all
Hell
I can
yeah.
think of right now.
I'm
is
here for it.
BTS's
I know exactly
Dynamite.
what you're talking about.
It's so much we
Night alive. Oh.
Hey,
So I guess
keep
you
the
two
words
just
out
have-
for
You have
copyright
your
reasons.
beautiful elven.
We can have the words.
I don't know
So
anything about K-pop, but
I imagine that
You know
she
that.
has like
I know that.
2 little strands.
Yeah.
And then like pulled everything else back into like a high pony that's just like braided all the way down and like crazy like Khaleesi style, like one big braid
Yes.
that like still hits the middle of her, like still hits the bottom like right before her
You're
butt.
ready to
Oh,
kind
slit.
of.
ready
I
to
like it.
second
Yeah.
in the duel.
And I have like the slit in my dress, so because I'm ready for the duel. Otherwise, it would actually
She's
be an
ready
evening
to
gown.
move.
Are you ready to jump in?
I am. I'm
That's like the whole
100%.
point of the seconds.
Yeah, the
We have to
you
fight.
send your seconds to fight. Typically in a duel, like in a duel, they typically don't fight. They send their seconds.
Are we gonna do 4 on? Like,
No.
are we gonna do 2 on 2?
No.
No, not 2 and 2. Just like
Maybe.
if y'all need to
Who knows?
if y'all need
Like-
to tap out.
Yeah, or like
Tap
in
out.
proper duels, like if a gentleman was like, "Well, I don't want to get hurt, so I brought my
Yeah.
second."
Oh,
You
But
could fight.
I
my
guess I'm thinking
second.
of like Hamilton rules.
If y'all
Send in your
start, they
second.
simplified it a lot. If y'all
Yeah.
start getting like, if y'all are like down, then you can like send in your seconds to finish the job.
That's funny.
I don't know that
What was I
people
gonna
need me.
I'm kind of itching for a fight. I kind of want to get in on this action.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm also itching for a fight at this point.
Yeah. So
but
if hypothetically, if you guys feel the need to call
Well,
in
don't
some
worry.
backup.
Esta will be going down, so I'm sure you could hop in.
Yay! Wait, oh no, I'm rooting for you, Esta.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm not gonna
Sorry,
lie.
Oregon.
I'm not gonna lie. We're fucking goated as like first and second because she has rage, which like halves all of the damage, and I have my fire spirit.
I didn't just pick you as a joke. I just framed it like I picked you as a joke.
I have
Yeah.
my fire spirit, which
You guys
is
have
an
fun feeling
extra-
Yeah, you-
uninspired over
Oh,
there.
because you needed a spellcaster.
No.
Mm,
I am a spell.
Damn.
Okay, let's party.
oh, sorry. Someone came from my Khaleesi brand over here.
I'm sorry.
Esta-
Yeah, that's
was-
kind
yeah.
of Esta's thing.
Yeah, Esta's
Yeah.
got like
You're right.
Um,
Sorry.
And her hair is
I'm
white.
not sorry.
so-
like season 7 Daenerys style. It's like kind of basket weave
Yeah,
down the
got it.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, basket woven.
Oh
down
my
the
god,
back.
Sawyer's behind you and she's like, she's my queen.
Yeah.
She's my queen. my queen.
Mine's more like, what is the first season that she's in?
Who's that girl on TikTok?
Season
Got
one.
the red hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what's her name?
Scarlett O'Hare.
Yes.
Scarlet O'Hare.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love her.
I was gonna say Lauren
cool.
does cosplay, but
Lauren, if you're listening to this,
Oh, yeah.
you're very beautiful to me.
Uh,
The one where she steals, like, she gets the Unsullied. That's the season I'm thinking of. That
Oh.
hair.
it's pretty quick. That's like 2 or 3.
2 or 3, yeah. That hair where she's, like,
Oh
got
yeah,
the, like,
that one's pretty.
the braids.
Yeah.
They're, like, bigger.
Mhm.
Do that, but, like, high pony and, like,
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
I like-
strands
I
in the
like
front
it.
with the braids.
That's a
what I
really
was
good
thinking.
visual.
nice.
So to wrap this up, I'm gonna ask y'all, what are y'all looking to do other than fight? I mean, y'all can go into that if y'all want, but what are y'all looking to do at the party? This is, as I said at the end, you guys see pretty much everyone. Like pretty much everyone that you've seen at Frogmont
I'm
here.
about to flirt my ass off with Igneous.
Yes!
Nice.
I'm so excited!
Like, I look
My
so
favorite-
good.
My favorite plot line on the show is you and Igneous
Oh my
flirting.
god.
I look
Kicking my feet
so
under the
good.
table.
Like, there's no way I wouldn't go up and be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, baby."
I'm excited to get information out of somebody that I want information out of. I don't necessarily have like a specific plan who, but like when I see the opportunity present itself, I'm in, and I got a good potion for
Yeah.
it.
Well,
I'm looking for a witness to what happened, like the Moray,
Yep.
Tara, whatever happened there. I'm looking
Yeah.
for either someone who was there or someone who can say like, this is at least the story that everyone believes, because we've only heard one rumor. I want to get a solid like standing on like, okay, what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like maybe if there were any witnesses, I don't know.
I really want to talk to Sabina, like one on
'cause
one.
Sabina could at least tell us who would know if she doesn't.
Yeah.
It seems like Sabina might have known her. I don't know where I'm getting that from.
I think they were in, like
they were in a
pictures
photo.
together.
They were in pictures together.
Trust
Yeah.
our instincts.
Yeah. So I really want to talk to Sabina about her. Yeah.
I also want our marketing strategy for our campaign announcement to
Look like a fight.
well, no,
Like
leave the upperclassmen shaking in their fucking boots.
Yeah.
I was
Can we
thinking like
actually do
I
this
could do a
in
little. Well, Morgan
on
and I could do
marketing
a little
stuff?
announcement.
Like,
Oh,
the poster on like actual marketing.
So for actual marketing, me and Campbell are gonna fight in real life.
I was thinking I would
this
just make like a
episode.
WrestleMania post
Yeah.
style
That's actually
poster.
really good too.
But can we do like a
That's
bing, bing,
what I
bing in this corner? Like, and now
Yeah.
dueling for the position of president.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Like in this corner. That's what I
Yeah.
imagine doing.
yeah.
Yeah, Sawyer,
Well, get on that.
Sawyer and Morgan can do that. Morgan can hold up the number card.
Yeah, pretty dress. So you can be like this, and then yeah.
I am the hot piece of meat that runs across the stage in
Yeah.
the WWE.
Can anybody use? Does anybody have like something that can make a sound? Can Druidcraft make a sound?
I don't
Um,
think so. I
Or
don't think.
Campbell, I bet you have.
I have
something.
prestidigitation.
So
Yeah.
you can make a bell sound, right?
Yes.
Sorry, can we put instead of hot piece of meat, the hot woman
Wait.
that walks across the stage? That was the most.
Wait,
like,
no, I can't.
Wait,
that was the most back of my mind thing I've ever said before.
A hot piece of meat. Yeah, that's very anti-feminist.
I never
of you
heard
right
you
now,
say
Scott.
that.
I know.
You said that just now.
I did, and I was like, "That was wrong." Like, that was so,
Well, that's good that you
have a conscience.
recognize that.
that was so back of my
That
mind.
was wrong. Hang on, I do want to point out the other anti-feminist thing about this podcast is Jared puts his mic and headphones in slot number 1, and I really think that you should be
Wow.
slot number
5.
5.
5.
Wow.
Wow.
Anyway, I noticed that today as the person who sets up the mics.
We can change them if we want.
That's fine.
Well, I mean, it is because I'm the best. So
Oh my God.
Oh my
just
god.
thought I'd say
During
that.
Pride Month too.
Yeah, I don't know what Jesus Christ,
Holy
Jared.
My God.
All right. With that, do we have any A pluses and Fs
Oh shit.
real quick?
Oh my God. Our entrance. It was so good. A plus
Yeah.
for our outfits, and A plus to like we all really like added something visually to the entrance. The
Yeah.
fire and the glitter and the mage hand and the
I walked in.
and you walked in.
Okay, it's
It
the
was
suit
so
for me.
it was so
Yeah.
well coordinated.
Yeah.
We were really working.
Yeah, Beans, you were already like giving
I
too
was,
much
I
with
was
the
like
outfit.
putting like my sunglasses on or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fit was already going too crazy.
It's
yeah.
the fit
Oh, I was
for me.
popping my hood too.
That's what I imagined. Oh, and then my flunk this episode, it's a flunk I've been meditating on for since we started this podcast, and I'll share it with you now. I really wish for the Lord of the Rings fans out there, you will know this. Samwise Gamgee is like obsessed with elves. Obviously, there's more on it in the book, but he is like so excited at the prospect of seeing an elf. And when they the first time they see an elf, like he is losing his mind. When they meet Glorfindel, like he's like losing his shit. And so I wish that like as part of that inspiration from the Hobbits that I had like done this bit where Sawyer was like obsessed with elves, like almost in like an insensitive way, so that when you, Esta, and Morrigan had like when y'all boarded the bus, it was just like,
Like an
you're
elf
an
weeaboo.
elf. Yes, like an elf weeaboo. And that's something that like it's too late to incorporate into her character.
That's so
But I
funny.
wanted, like, I wish that I had made it a whole thing that y'all were the first elves she ever saw, and she was like fascinated. She was like an elf weeaboo.
That's so funny.
Damn, you have been meditating on
And
that.
it's not
Yeah,
like I didn't
it's been
think
a
of that and
while.
decide not to do it. Like, of course I would have
Yeah.
gone through with it. But it was
You just
the first
forgot
time.
about
It was
it.
the first time. Well, it was when the first episode came out, and I listened to it, and I was like, that would have been so
funny.
funny.
Oh,
Kind
wow.
of the blessing and the curse of being able to listen to your own D&D
Yeah.
sessions played back. So I don't know. Anyway,
Uh,
AU where Sawyer
yeah.
is an elf weeaboo. If somebody wants to draw it.
It's her holding her hands.
Oh, that felt really good to get off my chest. Wouldn't that have been funny? But do you see the regret that I'm filled with? Because that would be so
Yeah.
funny. And it's like,
That would have been a funny bit.
I
No,
can't like bring it back. Like, you know what
No.
I mean?
That's
It's-
okay.
Damn, you gotta let
Yeah.
that go, man.
She kind of does have it with Principal Pad because like she
Yeah.
the bully was.
Yeah.
So
She's
she
obsessed with
definitely
somebody.
is like racially insensitive on accident, like towards him, but in a way where she's like,
bullywugs are so cool.
Yeah.
so it's still there as a bit for me to
Yeah.
toy with, I suppose.
I give an A. I honestly, last episode was like one of my favorite ones we've done so far. So maybe it's cringe. I'll give an A+ to the whole episode. I don't have any flunks. No flunks.
Cringe.
No flunk.
Cringe.
Yeah,
I
really enjoyed it.
I'm flunking my my lock opening kit.
Yeah.
That was big flunk.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was.
But like
But what
A
is your
plus-
A+?
A+ to like a lot of the episode. It was really good. The
Yeah.
entrance was really good. Picking outfits was really fun. Breaking in was fun. Leaving it as a prank, like that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good.
That's my A+ was breaking in and being a little delinquent, and everybody was like on board. Like we didn't have to like convince anybody. Everyone was
Nope.
like, "Yeah, let's go."
Fuck it. Yeah.
Let's burglar.
My F is a deep.
Burgle.
My F is a deep cut because I had a really great plan last episode that everybody said no. That's the dumbest plan I've ever heard.
It
Oh,
was.
what was it?
It was, and I felt bad for saying no because I'm not.
I wanted to go steal a plant, and maybe it was going to be stinky, and maybe I was going to give a bad public image.
Oh yeah.
And then we were gonna be late to the party for no
See you
reason.
guys. See you
We
guys
never
are
would've-
hating on it right
we
now.
never would have made it to the party.
no. We
No,
never.
what do you mean? Of course we would.
And that's bullying, and Sawyer hates a bully.
That's not bullying. Oh, what they're doing to us? Not bullying. I'm just gonna hand them a plant. I can't help it if their fate is fucked up.
If we sink to their level, we'll become the very thing we
They'd just be a little stinky. I walked into this school and somebody sent me a note that made me stinky.
I totally forgot about that.
I
Oh
did.
my God.
Everybody has.
Somebody,
I'm glad.
somebody made
I
me
got
stinky.
revenge on him, and Jared cut that bit out.
Who?
The bullywug who cursed Beans to be stinky. I shot a spell at him, and
I don't
cut
remember.
it.
Well, it got really confusing because I said that he disappears,
Oh yeah.
and then you like shot him, and then I was like, oh wait, no, he's gone.
Let's
and
see
then-
if he's at the party, and we'll get revenge.
There you go.
Oh,
Oh, it's
fine.
actually a girl.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we're at Frogmont Academy for young women. I guess I assumed like he was shooting you to make it stinky. I was like, two boys hanging out.
Boys love being stinky. That's what we know about them.
I don't assume anyone's gender just because they're at Frogmont Adventuring
that's
Academy
good.
for young women.
I don't assume
That's
anybody's
racist.
gender just because they're stinky.
I assumed Beans' gender, but that was before I had my mind opened.
Okay. Do we have any other? Oh, I'll say my plus was y'all just going off the rails.
Yeah.
In a good way. Y'all going to the whole field house was really cool.
And you made it available for us to go off the rails, so I
I
appreciate
tried.
that.
I tried.
Yeah.
We were not on the railroad.
Yeah.
We were on the bumper cars.
Broke off.
Yeah.
F, I say, I wish I would have handled like the beginning with this trying to steal the potion a little bit like funnier, because like I wish I would have. I don't know.
F to getting punched.
I was so like thrown off. I was like, she's angry. So that freaked me out. But I wish I'd made that a little bit funnier.
Well, wasn't it
Just,
the?
like,
It was the
mess
It was
around.
the turtle girl.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Shelly.
But it was.
It should have. You should have like made it. She should have like drank it and then like an hour later had to poop.
Yeah.
Like just on a normal schedule.
Oh no. Yeah.
This move. threw
My
me so
weekly
fast.
poop came sooner than
She,
expected.
yeah, she drank it. Hey guys, in an hour I might have to go to the bathroom just so y'all know.
And with that, I'll leave you on how often do turtles poop? Thank you so much for listening to Study Break, Gals and Goblins. We are about to record our next episode, which I am very excited
Oh, that
to
makes me
record.
so
He
nervous.
keeps saying that.
Oh, I'm very excited.
I'm just ready to be at a party.
There might be a
Yay.
before and after of this episode. This might be
We should do it before right now. On
no, I mean
social
like
media.
there's like this is
No.
like there's like a time
He
of
means
like
that
When
Whenever-
people talk about gals and goblins.
like there will be a before the party and then an after the party.
Oh,
you know what I
damn.
mean? Like the party is going to be a significant
If we
event.
divide it up
It'll
into
be fun.
sagas, it can be like after party saga. You know what I mean?
AP.
This is an
BP.
episode I should use the
and
restroom
BP.
before.
No, I was like, I'm finishing up.
Yeah.
I gotta go pee.
I know. We're gonna have to do
Same.
a rotation in there.
Okay. Alrighty. Thank you so much. Tune in next week for episode 14.
Woo, woo, woo!
Thank you so much. And bye bye.